everybody! Crystal Kitsune here, and we are finally doing the 100 subscriber celebration video. I know it's been a while. I wanted to do this last week when I actually hit 100 subscribers, but I wanted to do something special for the occasion, and I didn't have the funds to do it, so I had to wait a week because I got paid just a couple days ago. Today I went out and I got the thing that I wanted to get, actually things because there's multiples, and do this on camera. Now I'm notorious for doing videos where I'm eating something on camera, whether it's international food or snacks from a holiday, Easter, Halloween, Christmas, etc. It depends on which mood I'm in. I also got stuff from the 99-cent store, stuff from the Dollar Tree, but it's a special occasion, so I went out and I got 5 slices of cheesecake from the Cheesecake Factory. Now, this is not something that I'm going to do a lot because it's very expensive, at least for me. I got 5 slices of varying flavors, and they set me back about 40 bucks. So, like I said, it's not going to be something that I do all the time. It's just going to be something that I do, well, maybe this is like the only time that I'll do it, but I've got different flavors here. This one fell over onto its side, so it got kind of smushed. That, and it was in the car when I had to go to the pharmacy on my way home. I got 5 different ones. All the flavors are listed here on my receipt. So I'm going to have to try to remember which one's which, because it doesn't label them on the box. So I'll have to figure out which one is which slice. Oh, and I also got some Martinelli's apple cider, sparkling apple cider, because I don't drink champagne. I do drink booze once in a while, like the stuff that I do shots for the higher lowers or whatever. But normally I don't like alcohol. I love this stuff though. And you can see I got some balloons. You can't really see the ones up there, but there's a purple one and a green one over here. I got some balloons to have a celebration. So I got this glass here, and I'll go ahead and pour some into this glass here, even though it's not really like a champagne glass, it's like a beer glass, but that's all I could find in the cupboard. So we'll do with that. So yeah, 5 slices of cheesecake, and I'll eat them on camera for all of you. I'm not going to sit there and eat the entire piece of cheesecake, because that's 5 slices and that's a lot. But I will take a few bites of each one, tell you what I think, and first I'll tell you like what the name of it is, and then I will give you my reaction, and then that's it. So yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, this is the s'mores one. Okay, so I got 5 different ones, like I said. The fresh strawberry, which is like the basic ass bitch. That's like the original flavor with the strawberry, the glazed strawberries on it. I've had this one before, so I know what that one tastes like, so I'm gonna slave that one. No, I'm gonna save that one till the very end because I've already had that one. I also got Snickers cheesecake, which I think is this one here. It's got Snickers and drizzle on it. Then I got a celebration cheesecake, which is kind of like birthday cake, I'm thinking, because it's actually got like birthday cake in it, I think. And so then it's got pink stuff in it. Lemon raspberry, which is this one, and it's got some cake in it also, I think. Cheesecake, and then there's cake on the bottom, cake bits. And then the last one is s'mores galore, which is this one here, which got all messed up, and it's got chocolate, and it's got I think it was supposed to be graham cracker. Yeah, there's graham cracker stuff in there, and I think it was supposed to have like marshmallow drizzles on top of it. So yeah, that's gonna be our taste test for today. So it's kind of like a cross between a taste test and a mukbang. Even though I'm not going to entirely eat every single piece in its entirety, it's still kind of a mukbang. So here's to 100 subscribers. I should have said that before I drank, but I was getting kind of thirsty. Anyway, here's to 100 subscribers. I've actually got 104 now, so Thank you very much. But here's to the 100 subscribers that I had the goal for this year, and I made it, and I'm extremely happy, and I thank each and every one of you who has subscribed, those of you who have not subscribed yet, if you do in the future, then here's to 100 more, and then some, continuing on in the future. So, cheers. Okay, so I brought my fork, so we'll get started. I guess I'll just go down the line. I'll start with this one here, which is the first one that I pulled out, which is the S'mores Galore. Now, I mean, they have like 30 plus some different flavors in their little tray there, but I was like, which ones do I want to eat, you know, that I'd like? Because I do like cheesecake. I very much like the basic flavor, the basic ass bitch over there with the strawberries on it. So the S'mores Galore's one, it's got graham cracker on the bottom. It's got some really good, like, creamy chocolate in the center, and then it's got this like ganache topping on it. So let me dissect it for you. Down here you got, let's see if I can pull it. Down here you got graham cracker. Then you got this layer of chocolate. Which kind of almost tastes like chocolate pudding, but like in mousse type form. Even though it's cheesecake, it tastes more like mousse than cheesecake. And then you got this thick layer of chocolate on the top. And it's supposed to be melted marshmallow. See, now, I'm not really a big fan of chocolate. Oh, there's more to that when my mouth got full. I'm not totally a big fan of chocolate. As I have mentioned before, that's what I was going to say, but it's not polite to eat with your mouth full, so. I was trying to finish that bite before I proceeded. But I'm not really a big fan of chocolate. And I mentioned that before in like the videos where, you know, like candy or whatever. Or the snack crates when they put chocolate in the snack crates. I'm not a really big fan of chocolate in general. But I had a reason why I was going there. But that particular one wasn't that bad. Usually when they make chocolate stuff, they make it so, like, chocolate. Like, you can choke on the amount of chocolate flavor that it has. This, even though it was chocolate, to me, it tasted like it was kind of like, not subtle, but it was like in between. It wasn't like chocolate flavored, like light chocolate milk, and it wasn't like death by chocolate. Even though it's got like 2 different versions of chocolate on it, excuse me, it still tasted very pleasant. I guess that's why it's an expensive ass piece of cheesecake. Most of these I think were like between $7 and $8. Let me see my paper. The fresh strawberry was $8.50. The Snickers was $7.95. The Celebration was $8.50. Lemon raspberry was, and the S'mores Galore was $7.95. So 2 of them were $8.50. The other 3 were $7.95. So basically $8 for all of these. So these are like high-end, fancy-ass, classy cheesecake cheesecake slices. So the last time I went to the Cheesecake Factory was when my grandfather was working, he used to work as a advice nurse for a while, and then he moved to Liberty Mutual as a case manager, nurse case manager, and he worked in the building of I just said it. Liberty Mutual. He worked in the Liberty Mutual building, and across the street is a cheesecake factory. So one day he went in, and he got Cheesecake Factory gift cards for all of his coworkers, like $5, not maybe $5, but $10 or something, whatever the minimum is, and gave them as Christmas presents for his coworkers. However, each time he bought so many of them, he got a free slice coupon, which he gave to me, and I got about 3 or 4 of them. So I would go down to the Cheesecake Factory, which is actually a ways from my house. It's down that way, and it's pretty far. It takes about 20 minutes probably to get there, and depending on traffic, 25 minutes to get there. And I'm picking out the flavors, and there's more than 31 flavors, like Baskin Robbins. They have a bunch of different flavors, and I think they cycle them except for the main ones, the basic ass bitch over there, and some of the other ones. But they have seasonal stuff too. They were giving they had a pumpkin pie flavored one, which I could have gotten, but to me it's not really fall yet. It's still 100 freaking degrees out here, and I don't think that it connotates as fall yet, not in my head, because it's still super hot, and I'm gonna die in this just top. But I wanted to dress up a little bit because it is a special occasion. I don't normally dress up. I put a little bit of makeup on, and so I'm going to eat this piece of cheesecake. This one here is the Snickers, I think. That's the only other one that's got chocolate in it, I believe. But by the way, this video is going to be a little bit longer because I'm sitting here talking as well. So let's just try this. A lot of peanuts. No, that one tastes like a Snickers bar. The top stuff tastes like Snickers because they actually put peanut butter and chocolate and crushed up Snicker bar on it. The bottom part, I think, is just regular cheesecake. This stuff here tastes like regular whipped cream. So, and then it's got chocolate here on the bottom. So the crust is chocolate, dark chocolate, and then you got the cheesecake layer, and then all the stuff on top. Not too bad. Not my favorite. I mean, Snickers are okay, but anything with small pieces in it, I'm gonna get stuck in my teeth, so not really a big fan. You know, if it was a Butterfinger flavored one, I'd be all over that shit. I wonder if they would make the actual cheesecake part taste like Butterfinger, or just do this and have the cheesecake layer and just put Butterfinger stuff on top, which is what they do sometimes. If you wanted to be more inventive, though, I would have made cheesecake, with the chocolate, with s'mores, make the cheesecake itself taste like Butterfingers, and then put, chocolate on top of it. Like this ganache stuff that's on this one. Okay, so this one here is, one interesting looking piece of cheesecake. It's a heavy sumbitch, too. It's got this weird white stuff on the top, which I guess is kind of like a white ganache. And it's all ripply, it's got ripples on it. It's got some pink stuff in the middle. It's got some, white stuff. I think the same white stuff, and it's got some blue stuff and some other brown stuff. And I'm not quite oh, I get it. It's like Neapolitan. I just got it. I don't know what the blue stuff is supposed to be, but you can see it on this side a little bit better. You see the besides the blue layer, you can see like there's a chocolate layer, a vanilla layer, and a strawberry layer. That is kind of like Neapolitan. You can also see there's like an actual piece of like confetti birthday cake on it, and it's got some birthday sprinkles on the back. I'm not sure what the blue is supposed to be though. Come on, focus. It's supposed to have autofocus. There. It's supposed to have autofocus, and I went like in like really close with the cake, and I focused in on that, and then it was like everything else is blurry. I like this one because it reminds me a lot of birthday cake. So it's like tall, almost doesn't fit in the container. Okay, so birthday cake's good. If I can, I'll probably pawn these off on somebody because technically I don't really need all this cheesecake. And nobody, I know one person in this house would like cheesecake. My grandmother doesn't like cheesecake. Like, I don't think I did either when I first tasted it. Like, I think it's an acquired taste. Kind of like sour cream. But there's like actually a reason why I didn't like sour cream for like the longest time. Funny story. When I was younger, you know, I lived with my grandparents, and I've told you that before. But my mom did live with us for a while when I was younger. And I loved whipped cream, or Cool Whip, or whatever. So as a kid, like, anytime somebody gave me a spoon of Cool Whip, I would just, you know, like, just take a big bite of it. My mom thought it would be funny to give me a spoonful of sour cream, and I didn't know the difference because I didn't know the difference between sour cream and Cool Whip. So, put a big old spoon of sour cream on my spoon, and then feed it to me, thinking it would be funny, and then I eat it and I don't like it, obviously, because I'm thinking it's something else and it's not. So, like, for the longest time, I hated sour cream. I didn't want to have anything to do with it. Anytime anything had sour cream in it, push it aside, eat around it, whatever. It wasn't until I got into my, like, early teens, I guess, or maybe mid-teens, I started eating sour cream, because I actually love sour cream now. Like, when I make tacos and stuff, I put, like, a big old crap ton of sour cream in those things. It's the best. And tacos aren't anything, my tacos anyway, aren't anything without the sour cream in them. So I love sour cream now. And it's funny how, like, your tastes change when you're older. I mean, when you're younger, you're more into, like, eating candy and really sugary things, and you can eat a lot because you're growing. However, when you get older, like, your body's already gonna be the size it's gonna be, unless you, like, overeat and then you get fat like me. But like, I can't really tolerate really, really sweet things anymore. I've become lactose intolerant, so now I have to watch what I intake dairy-wise. Some things affect me, some things don't. Milk definitely does affect me, certain ice creams don't. So, like, I can have certain ice creams and not have a problem, but I have pills that I can take, and I also have got lactate milk, which is lactose-free, so I drink that and I'm fine. But that just came on, like, within the last couple of years, because I have never been lactose intolerant before. I used to drink milk all the time, with cookies, with cereal, with whatever. That's why I'm not really drinking milk right now, is because, you know, I've got the cider, but normally with something like this, like all these cakes and stuff, I'd eat it with milk. to help wash it down. And the reason why I'm sitting here talking and not eating is because I needed kind of like a breather, because like these things are super rich. They use like top notch, ingredients. Their stuff is rich and creamy, and I mean it's really, really good. But it's like you take a couple bites of these things and you're like, take a breather. You don't want to go into sugar shock. But no, that's why I'm just pacing myself, I guess. I mean, we've got time. I already told you that it was going to be a little bit longer video probably than normal because it's a special video, and I wanted to do something special and sit and talk with you guys about stuff like I usually do with my other videos, but I'm paying more attention to you as a subscriber and my Shinies than when I'm playing a game, because I tend to find myself getting tunnel vision sometimes when I'm playing a game. And when I do that, when I start talking, sometimes it's utter nonsense. And I apologize for that, because I know there's be times that I'm rambling and I'm like, who would want to sit here and listen to this shit? But apparently you guys do, because you're subscribed and you watch my stuff, and I appreciate that. That's why I'm doing this. So here's the raspberry lemon, I think it's called. Lemon raspberry, lemon raspberry. So here's the lemon raspberry. A little tart on the lemon. Now, I've had like a lot of lemon flavored things in my time. Now, some people like the very harshness of like lemon like that, but I am not really a big fan of something that makes me pucker while I'm trying to eat. I like those lemon Oreo cookies. I've been addicted to those, not recently, but I was addicted to those a couple weeks ago. Or about a month ago, when I would buy nothing but those Oreos with the lemon in the middle of them. Now those I love because they don't make you pucker. This here, I know its intent is to be kind of like raspberry lemonade or something, I think. And it did a really good job in replicating like the tartness of a lemon, but I think it's too tart for me. I'm not a tart, and I don't like tart, so. Okay, so the last piece is the basic ass bitch regular cheesecake with a strawberry on top. They use these really delicious glazed strawberries that are like the best. Like I said, I've had this particular flavor before, so I know that it's good. If you want a basic cheesecake with glazed strawberries on it, this is the one for you. I'm gonna get this there. Come on, get up here. They put it on the side, I guess, because it doesn't really fit. But this is like the epitome of cheesecake. Whenever you think of cheesecake, you either think of like basic, like just straight like this, just the white part, or strawberry cheesecake. Those are like the two most recognized cheesecakes in, I mean, I'm not basing it on statistics, like legit statistics. This is just based off of my statistics. Whenever you mention cheesecake, you think regular cheesecake or cheesecake with strawberries on it, or maybe another kind of fruit. But normally it's strawberry, because just strawberry goes very well with cheesecake. Best kind of cheesecake. Like, again, I'm not going to sit here and eat the whole thing. I'm just going to eat a little bite. And it's got a great graham cracker crust on it. And, very smooth, very delicious, nice and rich. By the time that I eat all these cheesecakes, though, I'll probably be sick of cheesecake and I won't want to see cheesecake for a while. But that was my surprise for you guys, my little treat. Since you guys seem to like me eating stuff, I figured the best thing to do is to get something kind of fancy. And this is the fanciest thing that I could think of that wouldn't break me. Maybe next time, if we reach the next goal, when we reach, I want to say like 200. I don't want to bite off too much. Like, I don't want to say like 500 is the next one, because that's like going way too far. It'd be great if I have like 500 subscribers by next year, but by the end of next year, 2018, the end of 2018, I would like to have another 100 subscribers. So 200 subscribers in total. So if you haven't subscribed yet, and you're watching this and you haven't subscribed, click that subscribe button. It helps. And word of mouth, telling it to your friends, your neighbors, your parent, or maybe not your parents, but anybody who watches YouTube, and watches YouTube almost like religiously, throw them my name. And like, I try to do stuff that's interesting, games that are fun for both of us, interesting foods. That's why I subscribe to the Snack Crate, which, I'm sorry, by the way, I know like by the time you get this, it's like September 3rd. I just got an email today, which is the day before, saying that it's shipped, and I probably won't get it till Tuesday, which is like 2 days away. So I apologize in advance, because I normally, when I first subscribed, I was getting them at the end, like a couple days before the end of the month. So I was able to do them at the end of the month. So August's Snack Crate won't be here till like after Labor Day. Which is kind of shitty, because it's not September's Snack Crate, it's August's Snack Crate. But, I mean, I can't complain, because I can't tell them to go any faster, because postal service is shitty most of the time anyway. But that's going to probably be all that I'm going to do for this 100 subscriber video. I'm sorry I didn't do anything like super amazing. With the fact that I don't really have a lot of time, and to record this, and I didn't really have like a lot of funds, and I didn't really know what to do else other than this, I figured that this was the best that I could do for this milestone. And if you don't think it's a good good surprise or good 100 subscriber video, I'm sorry. But this is a milestone, and I did try to fancy up a little bit, and I did try to decorate a little bit. I got a big ass bag of balloons, and I blew up 4 of them, because I don't really have a lot of space up here to decorate, because I just got that shelf back there. But in closing, I do want to thank you guys again for those who have subscribed, and those who have been with me since like I started back up again. Those of you who are with me and are watching my videos and enjoy what I do, and you get a laugh or something, I thank you for sticking around, and I thank you for being here, and that means a lot. I went into this like YouTube thing not really thinking that I was gonna do well. I figured like, okay, well, I'll do some videos and some friends will subscribe, and that'll probably be it, and I won't get to this milestone. I was wanting to go to PAX West. That was the initial idea for the 100 subscriber goal, but we didn't reach it in enough time, and I couldn't really save up the money, because I would have needed to save at least $1,000 for like ticket, hotel, etc., food, and I just could not save up that much no matter how much I tried. I got like a couple $100. Every time I saved up something came up and I had to tap into it for some reason, so it just wasn't happening. And plus, the tickets went on sale in June, and I definitely wouldn't have had the money by then, so I just kind of gave up. But someday, with any luck, I'll make it to a PAX West here sometime in the future. Now that I've got 100 subscribers and I can only get more, I mean, technically I could get less because you can unsubscribe, but don't do that. For people who subscribe, and the more subscribers that I get, the more fan base that I'll get, and people might want to see me at some of these venues, then I'll try to go. I think only having 100 subscribers and trying to get to PAX was kind of stretching it. It was a big, like, that was biting off too much than I could chew. But yeah, I'm going to end this video, and again, thank you so much for subscribing. It's because of you guys. That's why we're doing the milestone. This is why we're celebrating. So again, cheers to all of you, even though there's like a little bit left in the glass. Cheers to all of you who have subscribed, and cheers to you who may subscribe and share, and the ones who share it with your friends. Thanks again. I'm thinking so many times because 100 subscribers to me right now is awesome, because I never thought I would get there. If, like, to the bigger subscribers out there, 100 subscribers is nothing. That's like change. That's like a penny. To me, it means a lot because there's 100 people, 104 people out there that like me enough to stay subscribed and like my content enough to watch. I mean, the view count is still a little bit on the low side, but I'm fine with that. As long as the community builds, more people come in, and then slowly the view count will go up. And especially if I do a video that people like the Puzzle Pirates or something, then more viewers come in and watch the stuff, and then they see the other stuff and may subscribe because they like something else that I do. So, as I said before, thanks again. Last time. And I'll see you guys next time. This time, if you go over here, there'll be a video that YouTube suggests that you check out. In the middle will be my face. You can click there to go subscribe. Be one of the future Shinies of this community. And here will be a link to the merchandise store where you can get a t-shirt with my mascot on it, or a tote bag. Either way, I don't judge. So you can click up there and look at the merchandise store and choose a t-shirt or a tote bag with my mascot on it. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.